Hi, we're here at the CV show with Tony Powell from ProtectAVan. We've been having a chat with Tony about additional van security and what people can do to protect their assets in the back of the van. Hi Tony.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
So what is it that your company does, and what is it that you're seeing out there that's happening with people's vans and people's tools?
Vehicles are getting broken into on an increasing basis. There are more and more tools, picks, etc. to break into vehicles, and vehicles are becoming more and more vulnerable because the material that they're made out of is becoming thinner because of the fuel efficiency and the payload that the vehicles are intended to carry. So they're becoming effectively baked bean cans.
So that's an interesting fact. So in order to get the fuel efficiency and the weight down, we're actually making them more susceptible to break-ins.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what is it that your company's done to sort of try and prevent or slow down the thieves?
What we're trying to do is enhance the vulnerabilities that are on the vehicle. Some locks that are on the doors to control the central locking, we're upgrading those locks to an anti-pick, and indeed we're putting bezels and metal around the outside of those locks to reinforce the door. We're putting additional locking systems to doors. Various methods are taken on by the criminals of tyre leaving, or a thing called peel and steal.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that where they're
getting hold of the top of the door,
yeah,
physically bending it down. So we're making devices that stop this from happening.
So can we have a quick look around the van here and see what we've got as additional security?
So the vulnerability of the door lock that can be attacked by putting a pair of grips around the outside, we replace the original lock with a lock that cannot have a screwdriver put into the front of it because of the lock design, and we put a stainless steel bezel around the outside of the lock to stop anybody from getting a pair of grips on the outside of it and turning it.
Brilliant, okay, yeah, because that's been something that's been quite vulnerable in these vans in particular. I know Ford have made some of their own upgrades on there, but if you're really looking to protect it, having that is a massive upgrade for the vans, and I'd urge anyone having a vehicle that you're going to carry any sort of tools in that, first thing to do on these vans and any of the other manufacturers is to upgrade the original locks. So we've also got some additional security on this van as well.
So that would have to go around to the back of the van.
Okay, Tony, can you show us this lock you got on the back door here?
Right, so conventional deadlocks on vans are like your house deadlock, where they throw a single bolt out from one side of the door to the other. Where the criminals have been putting tyre levers between the doors and prising them apart, bearing in mind the doors are a lot weaker, they're popping the lock or pulling it open. So what we've gone for now is what they call a hook lock. So when you turn the key, a physical hook comes out from the case and engages into a key or receiver on the other side. One of the reasons that we've put this up higher than normal, again, is to stop the peel and steal, where they're getting their fingers in at the top of the door and pulling the door down. So that effectively is killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. So you've got the hook to stop it from being prized apart, and the high level to stop it from being peeled apart.
Fantastic, yeah, that's a great addition to the van. And we've got some more locks on the side as well.
We've got some same, we'll show you on the side.
Okay. Pull down that, yeah.
So, again, on the side load door, we've got this high level hook lock, which is throwing out and would engage into a receiver on the opposite side. So, at the front here, to stop this side of the door being pulled down, we've got what we call a door keeper. Basically, this is a framework of metal with a peg that when the door closes, it engages behind that keep, effectively stopping the door from being pulled down at the top on this side, and the hook lock on the opposite side, stopping the whole door from being peeled and steeled.
Fantastic, so that's really sort of securing a weak point within the vehicle.
Yeah.
Is there anything other than locks that your company are doing to increase the security on the vans?
Something that is increasing, where vehicle security that we're putting on vans is getting better and better, there is now a tendency to steal the vehicle. So
Right.
if you're going to steal the vehicle, the way that you would do that is plugging in a device into the onboard diagnostic port with a device that will pretend or tell the vehicle that the key is present. So what we're doing is the OBD port which is normally situated behind the dash, we're relocating it in a metal box in the centre of the vehicle. This is effectively a safe that's stopping anybody getting to that plug to plug into their device to steal the vehicle.
Fantastic. Some really great security measures on there. And how can people get? Do you have dealers throughout the UK, or do people come direct to see how they bump up your security?
People can buy online through the ProtectAVan website in the usual manners, phone up and place orders, etc.
And they can get it installed anywhere in the UK as well?
Yeah, we've got dealers throughout the UK.
Fantastic. Cheers. Thank you very much for your time.